All right, hey guys, long time no see. I just wanted to do this video since a lot of you guys have been wondering what I've been up to lately, and everything that's going on now with COVID-19. Things have been pretty hectic in my life when that got added on recently. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. A lot of you guys have been following me for 10 years or more, and I just felt that it was bad that I didn't give you guys a video in a pretty long time to let you guys know what was going on. So to kind of not go into too many details, but I do want to tell you guys what's been going on. But these past 3 years or so have just been really wild for me in terms of jobs. I've experienced a whole lot of, really, to be honest, really insane and really bad situations in multiple jobs. I've dealt with multiple situations, some that were very poor management, others that were, just poor attempts at gaslighting, some really poor and offensive comments. Some of those comments being based on my race, not to get too deep into that, but the truth is the truth. Some of the comments that or I should say, that were made towards me were racial, and just other really just mind blowing situations that have made some of the previous jobs I've had become very toxic. And due to those situations, I haven't had the amount of time to make videos like I want to. A lot of the videos that I've made over the past 2 years or so have been for some of my clients, just doing freelance projects on the side, because I was building up my resume and building up all the work I did in order to move on to other positions. And again, some of those positions just, again, weren't that great, and I had to just deal with a lot of just unbelievable situations, not situations that are, typical to normal jobs. Some of the situations I've dealt with, if you added them all together, the situations I've dealt with during these past 2 to 3 years have been far more than what a lot of people that have retired have dealt with in the 30 to 40 plus years that they have worked at their jobs, whatever their jobs were. So it's just been a really wild ride, and I've been trying to make lemonade out of lemons as much as I can, but it's getting to the point now where I'm kind of, I wouldn't really say my breaking point, but it's just that I'm thinking to myself, how many times can I hit the reset button until it's time to get something new? And I think I'm getting closer and closer to that point, because just the situations I've dealt with here in the city I live in, Buffalo, have just been just so insane and just very, how should I say it? They've caused so much fatigue in terms of me, wanting to do anything when I get out of work, that it's been just a wild ride. And I'm pretty sure that you guys, especially people that have known me for a while, can tell just by the way I'm talking about this, that it's still kind of is making me, just fatigued just talking about it. But yeah, it's just been a wild ride. It's to put it, or I should say, to sum it up. The last job I had, I got cut from very on the spot. I didn't see it coming. I did a lot of work there, and things were going good. I was learning a lot. A lot of the people at the job that I worked at appreciated the things I did. I knew that I had to make improvements, but so did they too. And they were there to, help me out in any way I can. And I thought that, because I was really new to the job, that, they understood that. And they did, many of them did, but that still, wasn't enough. I guess I just wasn't the personality fit that they wanted within the job, and I got cut, on the spot. It was a Monday, and I came in as normal, and I thought, I was getting a new task to do, but that's when I got the news on the spot, and I was pretty blown away. And that happened a few months ago, and during that time I've been applying for jobs, plugging into jobs, had really good interviews, and I had two interviews lined up that were in the final round, so I was, one of the final candidates. But then COVID-19 came up, and it caused those interviews and those job positions to be postponed indefinitely. It all depends on how things go with COVID-19, but as we all can pretty much assume based on what's going on, we can say with a good amount of facts that, this isn't going anywhere anytime soon. This will probably be something that will last until the fall at minimum. And, I've just been trying to do whatever I can in order to, just find something. In the meantime, between those months, I have been doing side projects, and those projects have helped. And I also had savings. I was planning to take a trip to Japan this year, but that obviously, got canceled due to everything that's going on. So, I got money from that and, other savings in previous years, and that's been helping me out lately. I've been making things work for these past few months. But I've just been, just working hard at trying to find something that will be a good fit, especially during these crazy times that we live in. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. It's been very, very hectic. Just the way that everything has rolled into this present moment with the pandemic is just mind-blowing to me. It feels like a really, really long dream. It's like some of the situations I've dealt with, I just have to shake my head at, because I just still can't believe some of the things that I've been through. But again, I've been trying to make lemonade out of lemons, but I think once things get, back to the new normal, because things will never go back to normal. And by normal, I mean, the way that things were before 2020, things will never go back to that. We saw, or I should say we were seeing so many changes with pretty much everything these past 2 weeks or so. And all signs are pointing to things never going back to the way they were before 2019. And, things will hopefully go back to the way they kind of were, but not 100%. And I don't know when that will be, but whenever that comes, that will probably be the time in which I decide, whether I want to keep on trying to make things work where I'm at or possibly move. Because, and I'll be honest, a lot of people that live outside of the city that I currently live in, Buffalo, they've been far more communicative as well as appreciative of the work that I do. And, when we talk about projects or talk about just ideas, they see me eye to eye, they get me, they understand me. Here in Buffalo, I don't get that as much. And it's sometimes pretty frustrating because, I do all the work, I show my skills well in multiple positions that I've been in. But again, if you're not the right personality fit or the right fit with a company's office culture, then they still see you as, kind of iffy in a way, or, kind of like, what you're doing here, you could be doing something that's better in another place. And that gets really annoying, especially when you hear comments like that in multiple places. And it's like, the reason why I've applied to this position is because I want to show my skills off, and it was because I felt like my skills could be good in this position. And I show them off. I do work well. I show people new things, but I still get kind of targeted for knowing, I guess, a bit too much than what I should know. And that's really frustrating. It's frustrating to hear sometimes that you're overqualified, and that the reasons as to why you dealt with certain problems that were just unbelievable is because of you being overqualified. So I've just been trying to work things out, plugging in to multiple positions and seeing what works. So far things have been hectic, and again, more hectic now with COVID-19. But again, hopefully, just things will get back to being closer to normal, and I'll be able to just relax and be able to, just do my work well, go in, do work that fits my skills, help the team out that I'm working with, and then go on out, relax, and then come back in the next day and be able to do that again. That's what I want at this point. And some people view that as the basics, but again, just with everything that I've dealt with these past 3 years in multiple jobs, it's like haven't had the basics in a while, and that's something that I really want. You know, it doesn't have to be a extravagant job or a position that uses my skills 100%. I just want to be in a good position in which, you know, the people I work with are really knowledgeable people, really solid people, you know, not gossipy, not, and I hate saying this, but not backstabbing, just, you know, really solid, honest people that are open to new ideas and new methods, and that I can, you know, work with them. You know, they can learn something from me and I can learn something from them, and then we can keep on growing into making the work that we do even better. You know, that's something that I've been trying to find for a few years now. So yeah, that's what I've been going through lately. Again, I've just all the situations I've been through are going around in my mind right now, and I'm still just stunned at what I've been through here in Buffalo. But again, I just really hope things work. You know, I'm really anxious to use my skills well, and I just haven't found that space here in Buffalo yet. So hopefully it will come soon. You know, anything can happen, but again, if it doesn't happen soon, then that will be the point in which I would have to make a decision whether or not to stay here. And I, you know, really hate saying that. I love the part of Buffalo that I'm in, and I grew up in Buffalo all my life, and I would, you know, hate to have to leave here, especially since I have a good amount of family here. But I mean, at this point, I've just been so fatigued after what I've been through that I'm going to need to do something eventually, whether it's move or you know, just do something that's very different from what I've been doing before. You know, since I can't just keep hitting the reset button over and over. You know, eventually I have to come with the facts that, you know, I need something new. So again, I'm just sending this video out to let you guys know what's been going on lately. It's been a while since I made a video, and I felt really bad that I haven't been able to make one recently. So I hope that this video will let you guys know what I've been dealing with and what I've been going through. And also, I will make a video that's more so on the gaming side, since I do want to make a video on my gaming opinions, since we are going into a new generation and there's been a lot of news lately. So I do want to give my opinions on that. So there will be a video that's far more gaming focused after this one, after I upload this one. So be on the lookout for that. It should be up, you know, just a few hours after I put this one up. But again, I just want to give you guys this update to let you guys know what's going on. You know, overall I'm fine. You know, I've been making things work. I've been making lemonade out of lemons. But again, I've just been planning things out and trying to decide what's the next step from here, you know, once things, you know, settle down with COVID-19. So hopefully you guys understand that. And again, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to post content like I wanted to these past few years. It's just been a really, really wild ride. And I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me lately. Again, some of you guys have never met me in person, and you guys have given me more support than people that do know me in person. So that means a whole lot to me, and I appreciate that. So again, we'll see where things go, and I appreciate all of the comments that you've made, and, you know, questions asking me, you know, what's been going on, how you've been doing. So I want to make the video due to that. And again, check out the next video coming up that will be more focused on gaming, and I'll see you guys then. All right, thanks again.